All right, did not participate. D'Angelo Hall, toe. Jordan Reed, concussion protocol still. Chris Culver, knee. Corey Lichtensteiger, neck, shoulder. Trent Williams, neck. Limited was Andre Roberts. He strained his quad today. Deshaun Jackson, hamstring. Matt Jones, big toe. And Stephen Paya back. And then full were Hatcher, Garcon, Golston, Kedrick Golston, Spencer Long, Perry Riley, Chris Thompson, Josh Laribas, and Bashar Breland.
With Williams and Lichtensteiger, the offensive linemen in particular, how do you feel about their availability for Sunday? And also, given that they are veteran guys, you maybe feel a little bit better about them jumping in if they can't practice.
No question. They're able to participate in the walkthrough, so they're getting a lot of the mental reps, and they're in the meetings and all that stuff. But obviously, you'd like to get them reps out here. But if you're going to be able to get away with not practicing during the week, it'd be those two guys. We want to make sure they're 100%. They're feeling good about their strength, their mobility, all that stuff for them to play. And we'll just have to wait and see. They're both obviously dealing with some issues, and we got to make sure they're taken care of before they step it up.
Is Corey's situation similar to Culver's? He kind of played through an injury, and now he's got to work through, I guess, what happened because of that?
Yeah, he just doesn't have his full strength right now, and it's important for an offensive lineman. And then obviously Chris with his knee, he's still is having some issues pushing off and with his knee. So it's a tough deal for these guys. They're trying to fight through it and they want to help the team. They want to play, but there's some instances where if you say you can go, you're going to hurt your team if you're not playing at your top level, and that's I think their biggest concern and our biggest concern. So. We'll have to wait and see tomorrow after practice, see where everybody's at.
What would the plan be if it's center and left tackle if those guys can't go?
We have Laribas. He's ready to go. Spencer Long will back him up. And then obviously Ty Inseki has been here and getting a lot of reps.
Jay, was Corey's injury situation especially apparent in the game? It looked like he struggled kind of just to get going the way we've seen him before.
Yeah, I think he had some issues in the game. He fought through it. Didn't play his best game, obviously, and that was the main reason. He fought through it, man. Corey's the toughest guy, one of the toughest guys in the squad, and you can see after watching the tape that something was wrong with him. So we want to make sure he gets it right where he feels like he can help this football team, and hopefully seeing a doctor and some more treatment tomorrow and today, he'll be good enough to go.
I'm sure I know the answer to this, but your level of concern with a banged-up line going up against that defensive line Sunday.
Yeah, well, you have a level of concern against that defensive line with your starting line. But, we know it's going to be a tough battle no matter who's out there, but we feel good about the guys that will play. I said we're going to have 46 guys dressed no matter what, and those 46 guys are going to play hard and they're going to play their best, and we're going to compete. That's all we can do.
And how did Deshaun look today?
Well, he went through a couple drills and, had a little issue here and there, so he's up in the air still.
Wanted to ask you about Morgan Moses, just in a big picture sense. Last year, kind of struggled to crack into the rotation. What's been that big turnaround for him last year to this year, and then to excel, kind of as he has in pass protection?
I think reps number one since training camp, and OTAs really since training camp, and then the comfort level playing right tackle. Like I said before, he played left tackles last 2 years at Virginia, and then we tried to flip him last year, and he wasn't quite ready. Everything was backwards to him, and his sets were different. But having another year under his belt playing just right tackle, I think it's helped him out the most. And then Coach Callahan's done an excellent job with him. But the comfort level with his pass sets, his combination blocks on the right side is the big difference.
Jay, to circle back on Deshaun Jackson, could you elaborate on the little issue here and there? Is it something that could be classified as a setback, or?
I don't know. He just didn't. He aired it out early, and then he pulled himself out. He just felt a little twinge here and there. So we'll have to wait and see. Hopefully it was just some scar tissue issues, and if it was, then he's still got a chance to go. We'll see what he does tomorrow, see how he feels tomorrow. But precautionary-wise, we held him out the rest of practice.
For the rest of the practice.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Thanks. Well, failing that, yes. Could you, I know we've asked you this earlier in the week, but could you elaborate on the pros and cons of Rashad Ross at this point? What he gives you, is it enough to play him, more than you have today, or what are your concerns about
No, he's going to be a big part of our package moving forward. You know, especially if Deshaun can't go, and if Andre, has trouble with his quad, then Ryan Grant, Rashad Ross, Pierre, obviously, and Crowder, they're our 4 receivers, and and Rashad gives us a little bit something that the other guys don't with the long speed. So he's getting more and more comfortable with the offense, and he's looking very good.
Jay, considering you're playing these defensive fronts that it just happens to work out on your schedule this year, how important is it for you guys to back them off a little bit as far as the defense, as far as sending guys deep? I mean, I asked Kurt yesterday as far as opportunities to throw the ball deep. Is that something you're going to look to do more?
Yeah, we'd love to. It's not gonna matter to the front, though. The front's going to be there no matter what we do with the ball. They have corners that can cover, and they feel good about their ability to cover the deep ball they have so far this year. So it's a matter of when we do take the shots, making something out of them. And we do need to get more plays in chunks. It's difficult against a defense like this to think that you're going to go. We've had a lot of good 15, 13, 14 play drives, I think more than anybody in the league. But we do need to work on our long gains, chunk plays somehow, whether it's in the running game, screens, or shot plays down the field. Thanks, Coach. All right, thank you.